I should have known trouble was coming the moment. Bethany Klein became HOA president. This woman thought she could steal my Tesla charger, bleed me with fines, and sabotage my property, until her own greed literally blew up in her face. I'm talking about the bitter stench of melting plastic, the sharp pop of sparking wires, and the strangely satisfying sight of a $60,000 Lexus turning into a bonfire, all because she believed the rules didn't apply to her. My name's Marcus Rivera. After my divorce left me broke, I spent 2 long years scraping together enough to buy a used Tesla. I cut corners everywhere. Instant coffee instead of Starbucks. Ramen for dinner more times than I care to admit, just to save enough. When I finally bought that 2019 Model 3, it felt like winning the lottery. And as a licensed electrician in Phoenix, I wasn't about to cut corners on the charging station. I pulled permits, passed inspections, poured the concrete pad myself, and wired everything to code. For the first time since my marriage blew apart, I felt like I was finally building something for me. That's when Bethany slithered in, newly divorced, freshly crowned HOA president without even a challenger. First red flag. She was a luxury realtor in designer heels, driving a leased Lexus hybrid, and living in the corner mansion with landscaping that looked straight out of a magazine. Word in the neighborhood was her divorce settlement was bleeding her dry. The day after my charger went live, I heard those click-click heels on the asphalt. She gave me that practiced realtor's smile, polished, predatory, and purred about community benefits and shared resources. Translation: she wanted free charging. I explained calmly that residential stations are designed for one car. Load calculations, timing cycles, safety codes. It wasn't possible or safe. Her smile faltered, then died completely. Within a week, I got the first letter. According to Bethany, my charger violated undefined aesthetic standards. She demanded $200 for architectural approval and threatened 50-a-day fines. The kicker? None of it was real. I checked with the city. My permits were clean. Called the management company. They had no record of complaints. Even my lawyer friend Derek laughed and said, "Sounds like she's fishing for control." Still, I wasn't about to roll over. That night, I pulled up Arizona. Revised Statute 33, 1816. Turns out the law was crystal clear. HOAs cannot stop residents from installing EV charging stations on their own property. In fact, the original covenants in Pinewood Estates encouraged renewable energy upgrades. Bethany either didn't know the law or worse, she knew and hoped I didn't.